What's up, guys? This is Marriage Uncut with your girl Janelle.
And your boy RB.
We rocking the hats during quarantine because we need our hairs did. Lord help us. But we watched T.I.'s show on VH1, T.I. and Tiny's Family Hustle, which is the bomb. You gotta watch it from the beginning to the end. But Um, what I wanted to talk about is Letoya and her hubby Tommy, and their relationship because they going through a little struggle right now. They've been married for a year, and they trying to figure out how to resolve hard conversations. And I felt some kind of way because they going at it, they not feeling each other, so they make some unwise decisions, which is leaving without resolving a conflict that they had. So he went on a trip, never called her, never checked on her, never tried to fix the situation. She did it as well during one scene. um
So
there
his way was, that was his way of paying her back because she did it before and left,
yeah,
and they was having like a conflict, and she went out of town. Well, this is a TV show,
yeah,
so they're gonna show us some drama. But she left, came back, but they had a few before she went. So he was like, "Well, I'm gonna do the same thing." So he went out of town for a few days after their argument and just left and didn't resolve it, and came back home. He was like, "Hey, baby, what's up?" Like everything was
like
normal.
everything, yeah. And then at the end, they going back and forth, not hearing one another, not wanting to not trying to compromise and see where they can fix the situation, which there was some more underlying things that was causing their friction, which was he's putting, his daughter and his job before her, so she's feeling some kind of way. He's feeling some kind of way because she's not showing him any attention. So in a marriage, it's always this friction, it's always this conflict to where we have to compromise and make peace and make do so the marriage can work. Because in the beginning of the show, they was, dating, all lovey-dovey, everything was cute. But when you get married, you marrying a whole nother person. You're not marrying who you dated. Is that true?
That's right. You got to see the representative of them, kind of like we do on social media. You see the representative of the avatar, but when you actually get what's about the expectation stuff, but or desires now that you're married, things change for the couple when you have an obligation now to get home on time or to let somebody know where you at or to help with something household, account for what you're going to spend today. So that takes a lot of work and starts a lot of arguments at first because it's not being communicated. It's expected that we still can keep operating like we was operating.
Right. But the good thing about it, they are going to counseling. And counseling opens up a whole nother world of conversation, which I am glad to see that they're, even though her hubby was hesitant because he's the kind of guy, like most guys, they don't want to confide in somebody they don't know, and they don't want to confide in anybody, period. I want to hear your viewpoint on that.
I think because we always think we can fix whatever's going on without somebody else's help, or like we halfway talk anyway. So just being like, oh, now I gotta go actually talk to a person for like an hour. So that's the part we ain't feeling. So we gotta be talked into it.
Well, he was talked into it, and he liked the session, but now he's not feeling it because it's causing him to open up more and talk about things that he's not vulnerable enough to talk about. So this is going to be a good season. I can't wait to see. I'm grateful that they are taking counseling. hopefully this will encourage them to find ways on how to communicate to one another better, because that's where a lot of us married couples fail at, is communicating, because we never learned how to do it. So I am looking forward to this season just to see how their relationship mends back together because of the counseling. And I encourage anyone, any marriage that may be going through or facing a struggle, if you don't feel like you can fix the situation or come up with a solution, counseling is the best bet to go by, because they are professionals and they know how to bring out what's hiding, that you're not communicating, so you can fix the problem. They help with the solution. And so I just want to encourage you to, build a healthy relationship. And if you have to seek counseling, seek counseling. What you think, Dan?
I totally agree. Have the conversation, peel back the layers, dig deeper, but sometimes requires a third party to make you open up.
There you have it. This is Marriage Uncut, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Peace.